Rachel Reeves clashes with Treasury over budget plans in fiery Commons debate. In a tense and high-stakes exchange at the House of Commons this week, Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves delivered a sharp critique of the Treasury's recent response to Labour's proposed budget framework, sparking a vigorous debate over economic priorities, fiscal strategy, and political accountability. The confrontation, which unfolded during a scheduled parliamentary session on economic policy, underscored the growing divide between the Labour opposition and the Conservative-led Treasury on how best to navigate the UK's economic recovery amid inflation concerns and public service pressures. The clash began after Treasury officials issued a formal statement declining to adopt several key budget recommendations that Labour has championed in recent months. Among the proposals were increased investment in green energy infrastructure, more aggressive taxation of high-income earners and multinational corporations, and enhanced funding for the NHS and social care. Reeves, known for her calm but assertive style, took to the dispatch box with notable intensity, accusing the Treasury of turning its back on working families and prioritizing short-term headlines over long-term growth. "We are at a pivotal moment," Reeves said. "Families are struggling, public services are stretched thin, and the government is missing an opportunity to lead with purpose and ambition. This isn't just bad policy, it's a failure of leadership." Chancellor Jeremy Hunt, responding directly to Reeves' criticisms, defended the government's fiscal decisions, citing the need for economic stability and sensible budgeting in the face of lingering inflation and geopolitical uncertainty. "Now is not the time for unchecked spending or populist promises," Hunt stated. "We must safeguard our economic foundations, ensure the debt remains sustainable, and create an environment for businesses to thrive." He added that the government had already committed significant resources toward energy initiatives and healthcare funding, insisting that fiscal responsibility must remain paramount. This back and forth encapsulated a broader policy rift that has intensified ahead of the next general election, with Labour positioning itself as the party of proactive investment and reform, while Conservatives continue to stress caution and market confidence. The Commons debate quickly attracted national attention, with political commentators, economists, and members of the public weighing in on social media and broadcast panels. Some analysts praised Reeves for articulating a clear and bold vision for the country's economic future, noting that her emphasis on fairness and sustainability struck a chord with many voters. "Reeves is tapping into real public frustration," said political analyst Dr. Helen McIntyre. "There's a growing appetite for change, and she's presenting Labour as the party ready to deliver it." However, others echoed the Treasury's concerns, warning that Labour's plans, though well-intentioned, could risk overheating the economy or adding pressure to national debt. "Fiscal realism matters," argued Citi economist Tom Spencer. "Ambitious spending needs to be backed by careful analysis. Otherwise, it's a recipe for instability." While the policy debate took center stage, the energy of the Commons session also drew attention. Reeves' passionate delivery, punctuated by firm gestures and pointed language, was seen by many as a calculated effort to boost Labour's momentum and profile heading into a crucial election year. One MP described the atmosphere as the most charged budget exchange we've seen in recent sessions, while another joked that Reeves brought more fire than the budget red box itself. Though parliamentary debates often feature heated rhetoric, Reeves' speech stood out for its clarity and directness, making it a viral moment online. Clips circulated across platforms like X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, with users sharing highlights and offering mixed but engaged commentary. Beyond the drama of the day, the disagreement between Labour and the Treasury highlights two very different economic philosophies vying for dominance. Labour continues to promote a vision of expansive investment, wealth redistribution, and stronger state involvement in key sectors. In contrast, the Conservatives are holding firm to more traditional economic principles: restrained public spending, support for enterprise, and limited state intervention. As the country inches closer to the next election cycle, debates like this one are likely to become more frequent and more pointed. Voters will be tasked with choosing which direction they believe is best for the UK's future. This Commons debate wasn't just a clash of personalities, it was a clash of ideas. Rachel Reeves and the Labour Party are presenting themselves as agents of change, while the Treasury defends the current government's economic roadmap. Whether voters agree with one side or the other, one thing is certain: the conversation about Britain's economic future is only just beginning. What do you think about the proposals discussed in Parliament? Do you believe the government is doing enough, or is it time for a bold new direction? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed on the latest political developments from Westminster and beyond. Stay tuned because the next debate might just reshape the nation.